Okay, so I said we do a showcase breakdown. So we're going to be getting into the showcase and basically getting all the info we could kind of gather. And let me just say there is a lot of info they actually were able to reveal. And I could confidently say that they're making Gojo the number one DPS for tower. And also probably sweep. He's going to be insane because he is, just hint hint, a single target DPS. This guy's great, but there's also Shoko. Now both Shoko and Gojo are both green. Now both green I think is fine. Now let me explain why. Blue is in a good spot. Red is the only color that is missing a little something. So the thing is, they are both limited. Okay, both of these units are limited units, and people are like, oh, they're only gonna have 2 units because they're limited. However, we thought there was 2 units last half Annie, and sure, they were not limited, but the thing is that we didn't get the Toji reveal until 12 days after the live stream. So it's very possible we get a reveal for whatever unit is the third part, if there is a third part, later down the line. Now, is that a confirmed thing? No. However, the thing is, there's no SP buffs that they showed. So to me, it screams that the SP buffs are going to be in the third part of the anniversary, because I just don't see them not doing SP buffs for an anniversary. It would make it seem, to me personally, like they are doing a horrible job with counteracting or countering the power creep they implemented, right? Because for now, blue is fine. Green is getting the love they need for both of these units. Yellow needs maybe a bit more, but they're overall fine, but you have to have everyone. And red needs more. Red needs a bit more. Like red needs like a sub DPS ghetto, right? So that's the thing. Now, let's get into this, okay? Let's go over the kits of what we have. So Gojo is going to be getting up to a 210%. I think that's a Jujutsu increase when he gets 8 cursed cores, which we're going to see the buff. It's this buff on the skill 2. This is the cursed cores, to my understanding. Then Shoko is insane. So her buff is going to be up to 195%. Just to give you kind of an idea. Where's Yaga? Yaga gets... he's getting 100, what? 45 times 4. He's getting 180, right? So he's getting 180. Shoko's getting like 186, yellow Shoko. This Shoko is getting 195. Now, why this is crazy is because this isn't all Shoko's doing, right? She's also healing on her ultimate, which is insane, while buffing, seemingly giving debuff reduction and also making poison reduced. So Shoko for mono green, she's a mono green unit, unfortunately, is gonna be broken, okay? Like, that's all you could really say. She is just gonna be broken. I brought it down a bit, so let's head into this. Now, skill 1 is gonna be a skill 1 AoE damage lower. We don't know the exact amount, but having an AoE damage lower is always huge no matter what, so that's big. His skill 2 single target, and his skill 3 is gonna give him alt gauge, and you'll see why that matters. So let's play this. All right, we're gonna just kind of play this and let it go. So it's gonna give alt gauge and ghetto. This basically tells me that we might not get ghetto. I already said this, but because green ghetto is here, it seems like they just wanted to complete one color of the teen HI team, right? So I could see green ghetto or ghetto, teen ghetto not getting a unit. Maybe they'll give a Toji unit because we do have the illusory realm in June. So we'll see. Now Shoko has, sorry, let me go back. Sorry, I was like not paying attention. Shoko has a buff. Her skill 2 is going to be the buff. Her skill 3 is a heal. Her skill 1 gives herself 5 curse energy, and her ult is a heal and a buff. Insane shit, right? So this is just an alt gauge increase, right? And he also gets, yeah, it's only alt gauge. So for now, it's only alt gauge. His ult, I think his alt gauge is 1380, which is a bit lower than the other Gojos. And considering he gives himself a lot of alt gauge, it's huge. He has attack immunity, I think, for the first 3 turns. Now, besides that, he does not leave battle, so that's huge. Now, his skill 2 is going to give him the buff, and he has a revive status. I'm pretty sure that is the revive status, so that's big. So she gets the call, she gives the buff, and she gives herself stealth mode. So it's going to be hard for her to get attacked when motherfucker literally, it's insane. Motherfucker is like not going to die because she is going to heal herself, and she has stealth mode. Insane. Now then, you could see we're on turn 4. And just to show, on turn 4, there's no more attack immunity. So he has attack immunity for 3 turns. But you see, in fucking 4 turns, he already got 1100 alt gauge. And this is going to put him into the Honored 1 state. So now he's going to be in the special state that's going to let him get a different skill 3 and also obviously do more damage. So you'll see here, also there's a cutscene. Which, hold on, I need to screenshot this. Yep, okay, there we go. So there's a cutscene, right? And then afterwards, he gets alt gauge again, because why not? Then Also, very cool UI update. They show the alt gauge amount now. Really cool. Really, really cool. But now Gojo can be attacked. However, you'll see something, right? You'll see something. He gives himself counter status. So he gets the counter status and a damage increase. I don't know how long the damage increase lasts, but he does give counter status. So now, even if he doesn't have attack immunity, he also has revive status and a counter, which is insane. A Gojo getting a counter, like, very, very smart of them, to be honest. And then he gets one of... Oh, wait, even on the count... You're telling me on the counter, he gets a buff on the counter. So this is also going to increase his damage more. This buff on top, if he has 8 stacks, gives him that 210%, I think, Jujutsu increase. Insane shit, right? Insane, insane. So now, I think he's just going to... I want to see the skill 3 buff. I guess we're going to see it soon. And then skill 1. So the skill 1 on Shoko is huge, right? We're going to get into that. We're basically showcasing we're reviewing 2 units at once. So skill 1 is the AoE. They don't seem to be showing the skill 3 unless I'm mistaken. We're going to check the ults and I'll just go back. I mean, it doesn't really matter, Shoko's ult animation. Now, the thing is... Oh, hi, Gojo. The thing is with Shoko is that you'll see 2 things. She gives a heal right away, but then she has a continuous heal. So they're going to continuously get healed after this turn. And she gives taijutsu and jujutsu stats to everyone. So like that ult is fucking ridiculous. And then Gojo is just nuking single target. So he's single target, which is fine. By the way, it's fine. The reason why it's fine is because tower now is single target focused for the most part. To where if you're able to kill one of them, you're going to be fine for both. And his counter is going to give him a lot of value. And he also gets crit damage. Huh. Wow. This guy's getting a lot. I didn't even realize. Oh, no, wait. That's their combo. I think that's their combo that gives that. That's pretty decent. Also, the best combo art in the game. But yeah, no. Gojo is looking insane, right? Gojo is, in fact, looking insane. I just want to see, like, did they show it? So he went into the state. But does he buff? Oh wait, yeah, okay, he does. I don't know why I'm saying that. Of course he buffed. Yeah, he literally buffed. Okay, my bad, guys. I guess I had a brain fart there. So they showcased all his skills. Skill 1 is AoE damage lower. Skill 2 is a damage and also giving him one of those stacks, whatever it's called. Skill 3 is a counter and damage increase, and the ult is a single target nuke. Now, the skill 3, the first time you use it, gives ult gauge. Now, when you're above a certain amount of ult gauge, you're going to get into the Honored 1 state. And then afterwards, he's going to be able to use his skill 3 to buff and give him counter. And then his ult does big boy damage. So, yeah, no, he's going to be crazy because then you have to consider his counter, it's crazy. His counter is going to be giving him buffs too. So he's going to have a skill 3 buff damage increase and, which is crazy, right? The, oh, wow, wait, I just thought of something. I'll say it after. So he's going to get the stats, the damage increase, counter, and then crit damage, I guess, from the combo ult, I guess. Now, the thing is, with how they're shaping it up, you won't even need to run Degumi, right? The main reason is because Gojo's already giving himself a damage increase. So you could probably run another DPS if you want, like run Tri DPS with Shoko, because it'll be possible. Like, if you want to run, like, Yuji, right, or Mekamaru, right, you could do that. You could definitely do that. Now, Megumi could be really good, because he's going to be another sub DPS. And then he's going to be doing his damage and supporting Gojo for the stat debuffs. I think that 4th slot doesn't even need to be Negumi because Gojo's already giving himself damage increase. And maybe this is the damage increase. If it is, that means you won't have to worry about multiplicative buffs, which is going to be great because Gojo is going to be doing everything and then Geto is going to be taking care of the rest. So that's going to be really good. Now, I want to go more into Shoko, and I think she is just going to be... I mean, okay... I don't know if I'd say she is the best supporter. Like, she's going to be in this range, okay? The problem is she's mono. If she wasn't mono, it would be a different story. However, she's mono. Now, the thing is, she's going to do so much healing that there's an argument that she's, like, on the level of Domain Gojo, especially with the stat buffs. I think stat buffs are always great, but it's just the rest. I do think if she does give damage reduction, it's pretty much guaranteed. The thing is, it's hard to tell, right? Because it says debuff reduction. So I don't know what that means necessarily, but I think we could all agree an ultimate that heals. Let's go to it. Wait, yeah, an ultimate that heals and gives stats is incredible. It's incredible. It's really, really good. It's really good because she's healing and giving stats. And then the best part is she's going to be hard to kill because she gets stealth status, which I'm pretty sure acts like a dodge, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the craziest thing is that in the earlier turns, or let's say, like, whatever, like, let's say you're on a downtime, and you have, like, a turn to spare, you could use the skill 1, and you're going to get an extra 5 cursed energy. Now, in general, I think long-term, like, if you're in the floor for, like, 30 or 40 turns, this is going to be big. This is going to be big, right? Because you're going to get that extra cursed energy, which is then going to allow you to really go crazy on the skill 2. And then you have the ult. You don't even have to worry. The thing is with Yellow Shoko is sometimes you have to worry between using the buff and then the heal. But here, she's doing both in the ult, which is why this Shoko is going to be amazing. And Shoko basically is on the level of, like, Gojo, Shoko, and Ghetto have the best run. Like, every Ghetto's good, every Gojo's good, every Shoko's good. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. Now, I really want to see what does the rec bit do? Like, what the fuck does Gojo's rec bit do? Because they do technically have it there. But what's it going to give at the start of the battle? Oh, they don't show it. So maybe this gives the revival status. I think this gives the revival status. Now, I would have liked if it gave a taunt because Gojo has the counter, but that's something we'll have to see later for sure. And then I don't know, the rec bits are probably going to be good. So overall, I would probably say Gojo is going to be in the SSS range. Okay, I think Sukuna goes down to SS, but you know that's a bit controversial. But I do think Gojo is going to be in this range. Shoko, I think, is going to like be better than most of these units because her heal with the buffs is just going to be so good. Okay, it's genuinely just going to be really, really good. Now the thing is, buffs are reduced from floor 71 to 80. The thing is, though, is she's still going to be good when you consider that she's healing, right? She's healing on her ult while giving damage buffs. So I think she's pretty much a necessity. And the thing is, she doesn't have those like one-time heals, I think. She doesn't, but that's fine because her ult's gonna heal, so you get to heal on command and use the skill 3 if need be. But we'll have to see. I don't think she's gonna be as good of a healer as Yellow Shoko, but I think overall this green Shoko is gonna be better. But we're gonna have to see for Shoko. I think for Gojo it's confirmed. His counter status is gonna be really good to just nullify attacks. And overall he's seeming to be really good. Now since he's single target, the goal is for him to be like, he needs to have higher ult damage than Sukuna, right? Sukuna's at 1684, but with the bleed, I want Gojo to be just at 2000%, like minimum 2000%. Because if Tinjo is at 1500, they can make this Gojo easily at 2000. And if he's at 2000 with all the buffs he's getting, he will be #1 in DPS. So yeah, I'm very hyped for these units. I hope there's a part 3 because we do need some sort of red sub DPS or DPS. If it's red, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a Ghetto. However, they can make a HI Nanami because they did show a hidden inventory Nanami in Hybera. So I could see them getting a unit. I don't know where it was, but I can see them getting a unit because of the fact that they were shown in the rec bit art. I think it's a possibility, not a guarantee, but it is a possibility, especially because they show Shoko, Gojo, and then maybe we'll get one of the other 3 units. So let me know what you think. I think Gojo is just going to be the #1 DPS. Shoko is going to be a bit more nuanced because the thing is, we don't know how good her heals are, but to be fair, her ult is a continuous heal. And if it's off of her Jujutsu, she was doing 3000 heals, right? But she was not max boosted. She had like 13k HP. If she was at like, what if she had like way higher stats, like when you actually max her out, she could maybe be doing a 5 to 7k heal every single turn for 2 or 3 turns, which would be insane. So in those cases, maybe Shoko is going to be way better in healing than Yellow Shoko. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I'm very happy with the 2 units. I just hope we get a red DPS and I'm happy, or a sub DPS.